So under Mughals, what are the features? So the first question which can come in the examination, what are the features of the Mughal architecture? So in the features of the Mughal architecture, we find combination of Indian style, Turco style, that is a Turkish style, and even Iranian elements are being seen. Second thing, large scale use of stones. Okay, so we will find over here marble, red stone, yellow stone, many stones are being used over here. Continuing the use of English bond technique, even the mortar which we have already seen, the use of lime mortar, gypsum mortar continued over here. Arch, a four centered arch, we saw that the big arch that continued over here. Dome जो है यहाँ पे, we have a big drum is there, drum के ऊपर the dome is being constructed. We have a full dome and a double dome. तो full dome क्या होता है, double dome क्या होता है, that also will understand. Full dome तो already we have seen, double dome we have already covered, so that will it's continued over here. Then emergences of minarets, so minarets continued. Then new decorative elements continued over here. Incorporation of pillars, eaves, balconies, kiosk, Hindu motifs, all that introduced. And एक जो speciality है Mughals का, that is चारबाग style of Mughal garden. So broadly हमने जो भी features Indo-Islamic में cover किए, whatever features we studied under even Delhi Sultanate, इसका ही continuation is there in the Mughal architecture. Okay, and the only few thing is that in few of the buildings we find Hindu motifs, and in few of, and its kind of distinctive thing is only that Charbagh style of Mughal gardens. So that can be a separate question. Okay, so what is the Charbagh? So first of all, we'll try to understand the Charbagh style of Mughal gardens. Very important. First of all, iska jo plan hai, the Mughal gardens ka, it is a square plan. Okay, so square plan hai, and the square is divided into 4 equal quarters radiating from a central square. Okay, so there is a, you can see over here, ये एक central square है, and इस central square से like the 4 compartments are being constructed. So radiating from the central square, 4 compartments are being constructed. This style of garden architecture is called as Charbagh garden style. Then we find extensive use of fountains. So that is the peculiarity of Mughal gardens. हम लोग को काफी सारे fountains देखने को मिलते हैं. And this style is specifically influenced by the Persian style of gardens. So Persian influence of Persian style of gardens. Now it is said that कि Charbagh style of gardens, it is a representation of paradise on earth concept of Islam. तो इस्लाम का जो paradise on the earth concept है, उसका representation is the Charbagh style of Mughal gardens. And we also find pools and canals. So if there is a question on Charbagh style of Mughal gardens, all these features you are supposed to explain. You can draw such diagrams also to make your answer more elaborate. Now, what are the examples of these gardens? So this is the broad plan, like exactly जो यहाँ पे है, उसका ही जो exact representation है. There is in the center, there is a square-like structure, and वहाँ से the compartments emerge, and the entire garden is being divided into 4 parts. Okay. Now let us try to understand the examples of these gardens. So ये है आराम बाग. This is at Agra, and this was built by Babur. So Babur से शुरुआत होती है, the founder of the Mughal Empire. He built Aram Bagh. It's in Agra, Uttar Pradesh. Second है Shalimar Bagh. So this Shalimar Bagh, यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो water का element. You can see over here small canal जैसा बनाया है. Water is being there. So Shalimar Bagh, it is located at Lahore, and it was built by Shah Jahan. Then we have Nishat Bagh. Nishat Bagh, it's in Srinagar, Kashmir mein hai ye, and this was again built by Shah Jahan. Again, you can see over here, beautiful flowers are there. Again, fountains hai, ek aisa pool, canal jaisa banaya hua hai. So this is a defining feature of the Mughal gardens. Then you can see this is a beautiful view of yet another Shalimar Bagh. Iska bhi naam Shalimar Bagh hi hai, but this is at Srinagar, built by Jahangir. Okay, and the last one is Pinjore Bagh. Ye Pinjore Bagh, it's in Haryana, and this was built by Aurangzeb. We do not find much architecture being built by Aurangzeb, but this was built by Aurangzeb. Okay, Pinjore Bagh in Haryana. Fine. So these are the beautiful gardens under Mughals. So you can elaborate these features, and you are supposed to give all these examples. Okay, so Aram Bagh, Babur; Shalimar Bagh, Lahore, Shah Jahan; Nishad Bagh, Srinagar, Shah Jahan; Shalimar Bagh, Srinagar, Jahangir; and Pinjore Bagh, it's in Haryana, by Aurangzeb. Now we are going to specifically understand architecture under each king. Okay, so let's begin with the first two. So we all know that Babur defeated Ibrahim Lodi and he laid the foundation of the Mughal Empire in 1556. However, sorry, 1526. However, he was not able to rule for a big time span. In a just span of 4 years, he died. Okay, so he started his rule in 1526. He died in 1530. So he was there to rule for just 4 years. And as a result, we do not find much contribution on the part of Babur to the field of architecture because खाली 4 साल का small span है and वहां पे भी the main focus was on wars only. He was busy in fighting of wars. So first mosque, Babur, after defeating Ibrahim Lodi in the very first battle of Panipat, he built the first mosque, that is the Panipat Mosque. Second is he built the mosque at Sambhal, it's in UP, and we all know about the Babri Masjid built by Babur's general Baki at Ayodhya, and we know all this history about this, it's in UP. Then Aram Bagh, which we have seen, that's in Agra. So 4 structures under Babur: Panipat Mosque, Sambhal Mosque, Babri Masjid, and Aram Bagh at Agra. Uske baad Humayun comes. Now again we know that Humayun, when he came to power after Babur's death in 1530, he was able to rule for 10 years. After that, Sher Shah Suri took over and Sher Shah Suri defeated Humayun. Humayun had to fled away to Persia, and when he came back, तो हुमायूं आते हैं 1556 में. He returns back to India for 15 years. 1540 से 1555 तक Humayun was in Persia. 15 साल तक he was in Persia. For 15 years, Suri were ruling over India. Suri dynasty was there. And उसके बाद Humayun return आते हैं. वो भी he died. After his return, he died. So his only contribution is Deen Panah city in Delhi. Okay, वो उन्होंने पहले बनाया था. Then immediately he succeeded after Babur. तो बाबर के बाद इन्होंने ये बनाया था दीन पनाह in Delhi. But then Suri dynasty जब take over करता है, तो they demolished majority of the part of the Deen Panah, and then Suri dynasty built their own structure, which is called as Purana Killa, which we'll see in the next session. Okay, so this is the Panipat ka mosque, that is the first mosque built by Babur at Panipat, which is also called as Kabuli Bagh Mosque. Okay, and this I mentioned that it was a commemorative mosque by Babur in order to commemorate his victory over Ibrahim Lodi, and it is said that this is named after his Begum, Kabuli Begum. Okay, then coming to Akbar. Now Akbar के ऊपर there can be a separate question. Okay, so एक तो question आ सकता है कि the complete features or the complete architecture under Mughals, and the second separate question can be on Akbar. So Akbar के ऊपर focus करते हैं. So first of all, extensive use of red sandstone is being seen. Under the Akbar's period, we find many forts and palaces being built. Lahore fort है, Agra fort है, Ajmer में है, Allahabad में है, and Fatehpur Sikri, ये जो बड़ी city है, इसमें there are many buildings being made by Akbar. So that is there. Then balconies and kiosks. So Jodha Bhai ka palace है, which is at Fatehpur Sikri. So Fatehpur Sikri it's a city जहाँ पे Jodha Bhai palace है. तो यहाँ पे we see the elements of Gujarati style and Rajasthani style of architecture. Balconies and kiosks are there. Then we find extensive use of pillars. So pillars, that is a trapezoid form का जो pillars है, that are being used over here. Example is Panch Mahal at Fatehpur Sikri. Then paintings are there. So Mariam's palace में Fatehpur Sikri में there are many beautiful paintings are there. Then extensive use of glazed blue tiles. So typically हम लोग पहले देखते कि tiles were used, but अभी particularly the color of tiles that was used was blue tiles, and this is Persian or Central Asian influence. Then animal forms we find in the Akbar का decoration में, तो elephant and swan के हमें images मिलते हैं. Half dome portal. So this is a portal which we'll see, it's in Buland Darwaza, which is at Fatehpur Sikri. Then huge marble double dome. तो ये marble का double dome is being seen over here. And Akbar's tomb is there. So this is not dome, this is Akbar's tomb. This is at Sikandara near Agra. So though his own tomb was started by himself, but it was completed by Jahangir. Okay, so Akbar's tomb was completed by Jahangir. So let us try to see all these points. So this is the Lahore fort, it is in Pakistan today. Then this is the Agra fort. Use of red sandstone. So you can see over here extensive use of red sandstone is there. Then Jodha Bai's palace. तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो इंडियन फीचर्स। तो ये जो बाहर निकल के आए, दीज आर दी बालकनीज विच आर बीइंग देयर, ओके। सो दिस इज द यूज ऑफ लाइक बालकनीज देयर एंड बालकनी, यस, सो दिस इज देयर। एंड ये जो है बालकनी के ऊपर का जो पार्ट है ऐसा वो निकला हुआ है आगे छत जैसा, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज द ईव, this is called as the eave structure, okay. So that is being seen in the Jodhabai's palace. This is the Panch Mahal. Panch Mahal, again it is at Fatehpur Sikri only, and isme panch, that is 5 layers are being there, and this Panch Mahal is known for extensive use of pillars. So you can see over here multiple pillars are there, niche itne sare pillars hai, on the top again you see multiple pillars are being used. So Panch Mahal ka Panch Mahal mein we see the multiple pillars being used and 5 layers are there. Then we see elephants being used in the pillars. So this we do not find in the other buildings of Islamic architecture, but profoundly in the Akbar's architecture. Then this is the Buland Darwaza. तो ये जो arch है, तो arch का जो portal है, this is called as a portal. This is like a half dome portal. तो दिस पोर्टल, दिस इज नॉट एक्चुअली अ डोम, दिस ये जो बड़ा आर्च है इसका जो अपीयरेंस आ रहा है, द अपीयरेंस इज लाइक half dome portal. So this structure is called as half dome portal. So I've written over here half dome portal. Yeah, Buland Darwaza, Fatehpur Sikri. And ये जो बुलंद दरवाजा है, Akbar built this in order to commemorate his victory over Gujarat. Okay, so after the conquest of Gujarat, Akbar ने ये बुलंद दरवाजा बनाया in order to emphasize, glorify his victory. So it's a very massive darwaza. Then Humayun's tomb. Okay, so Akbar ने अपने father के लिए Humayun tomb बनाया, and ये जो tomb है, this is made up of white marble. Okay, so the tomb is made up of marble. तो यहाँ पे this, yeah, huge marble. This is not this is actually tomb. Okay, so I have written over here dome. This is actually the dome of that tomb is made up of marble. That I wanted to mention over here. So ये जो tomb है, the remaining part of the tomb is made up of red sandstone only. But ये जो specific जो dome है, the dome is made up of marble. Okay, so that is there. So these are the features under Akbar. Okay, so ये Akbar के specific features है. That is red stone का use है. Forts and palaces, Lahore, Agra Fort, balconies, kiosk at Jodhabai Palace, pillars extensively we find at Panch Mahal, paintings are there in Mariam's palace, blue tiles are being used, animal के decorations हैं, and half dome portal, Buland Darwaza, and marble dome that is in Humayun's tomb. And Akbar ka dome is there, but Akbar ka jo tomb hai, that was made by Akbar, started by Akbar but completed by Jahangir. Okay, so this is the architecture under Akbar. Coming to Jahangir. Now, when we talk about Jahangir, Jahangir ka as such orientation was much towards painting. So he focused on painting more than आर्किटेक्चर. ओके, सो यहाँ पे जहांगीर के टाइम पे हम देखते हैं फर्स्ट एंटायर बिल्डिंग बिल्ड इन मार्बल. तो इसके पहले हमने क्या देखा, ओनली द डोम ऑफ हुमायूंस टूम वाज मेड इन मार्बल. पूरा बिल्डिंग अभी तक हमने जितना भी देखा, द बिल्डिंग्स आर नॉट मेड अप ऑफ मार्बल, बट जहांगीर के टाइम से वी सी दैट द बिगिनिंग ऑफ buildings built in pura marble, entire marble. Second, first time we see the use of Pitra Dura, but Pitra Dura became an important aspect under Shah Jahan. यहाँ पे खाली जहांगीर के टाइम पे ये emerge होता है, it became a very profound feature under Shah Jahan. And octagonal minarets. तो minarets जो usually होती हैं, these are circular, but from Jahangir time we see octagonal minarets का emergence. Okay, so let us see. This is tomb of Ittamad ul Dawla. He was the father-in-law of Jahangir. So Ittamad and Dawla ka, this is the tomb. So this tomb is in pure white marble. So first structure in the pure white marble is this one. Second thing, Pitra Dura. तो ये जो व्हाइट मार्बल के ऊपर आपको जो डिजाइन्स दिख रहे हैं ऑन द मार्बल, पीटर ड्यूरा इज व्हाट वी आर यूजिंग प्रेशियस एंड द सेमी प्रेशियस स्टोन्स on the marble work, that is called as the Pitra Dura. That is for the first time used over here. And यहाँ पे जो minarets है, so they are said to be like octagonal shape के हैं, so that is being used. So this is the one structure. This gives the example of everything. Okay, so this is Pitra Dura. Okay, so Pitra Dura मतलब this. that is on the marble we have the intricate work. Okay, and yeah, ये जो exact आपको जो minarets दिखेंगे, tomb of Jahangir. So tomb of Jahangir, this is at Shahadara, Lahore. यहाँ के जो minarets है, clearly these are octagonal minarets. Okay, so minarets in the shape of an like 8-sided minarets. Octagonal मतलब 8 sides है minarets में. These are not circular, 8-sided minarets are there. So Jahangir के under we have very much less architecture because his more orientation was towards painting. And yes, definitely we saw the example of gardens, right? Jahangir ke under we saw that Shalimar Bagh, which is there in Srinagar, it was under Jahangir. So that is important. So the 3 important features: first time entire building in pure white marble, first time use of Petra Dura, and octagonal minarets. इसके बाद now Shahjahan. Now we all know Shahjahan is called as a great architect, the great builder. So इनके time पे we see that कि Mughal architecture is at their peak, the peak level. So peak of fort building activity, peak of mosque building activity. रेड फोर्ट जो है इसके अंदर देयर आर मेनी डिफरेंट स्ट्रक्चर्स. दीवाने आम, दीवाने आम मींस व्हाट कि व्हेनेवर जहांगीर वांटेड टू एड्रेस कॉमन पीपल, सो ही यूज्ड टू अरेंज द मीटिंग इन दीवाने आम. एंड दीवाने आम में पिकॉक थ्रोन, वी ऑल नो नादिर शाह, he invaded and he took away the peacock throne. So the originally peacock throne, which was a very precious one made up of precious diamonds and all, stones and all, it used to be in the Diwane Am. Diwane Khas, Khas means when he wanted to meet nobles, Khas people, important ones, he used to address the meeting in Diwane Khas. And there was Rang Mahal also for the dancing and all that things, entertainment ke liye Rang Mahal was there. Then we find over here extensive use of marbles, large bulbous dome, जो ताज महल का dome है, it is a very big bulbous dome. Then we find series of dome. So in Jama Masjid, जो दिल्ली का है, the बड़ा Jama Masjid, वहाँ पे we'll find a series of dome. And ये जो dome है, उसके ऊपर में black strips भी दिखाई देते, तो that is also a unique feature. And we see that peak of Petra Dura. So these are the important features under Shah Jahan. So we'll see this. So this is the Red Fort. We all know that today this Red Fort is being used by our dignitaries to address for the flag hoisting ceremony and all, and the Prime Minister gives a speech on the Independence Day from the Red Fort. So this is a very important thing, and this was official place of residence of Mughals. Actually Mughals पहले आगरा फोर्ट में रहते थे, उसके बाद शाहजहां ने रेड फोर्ट बनाया as the official place of residence. Okay, so very extensive fort. Then इसमें ही रंग महल है for the entertainment purpose and all. Then this is Diwane Khas, Diwane Khas Hall for the meeting of the nobles. This is Diwane Am for conducting the meeting with the common people. So this is all about the Red Fort. Okay. Then coming to Taj Mahal, so you can see over here bulbous dome is over here. There are 4 minarets. So पीछे 2 minarets है, सामने 2 minarets है. So and Petra Dura work is being very much profound on the marble of Taj Mahal. And we all know that this has been built in the memory of his loving wife Mumtaz Mahal. So this is the actual this mausoleum or tomb. So Taj Mahal is basically a mausoleum because it houses the grave of. तो यहाँ पे ये जो एक सबसे inner compartment है जहाँ पे actual graves है. So the right one is Mumtaz का and the left one is of Shahjahan. Okay, so उनके ये graves हैं, interior ones, and this is the view of Taj Mahal from Agra Fort. So we all know that कि Shahjahan को imprison किया था उनके बेटे औरंगजेब ने, and he was confined to this Agra Fort. And वो आगरा फोर्ट से खाली इस विंडो से he used to watch the Taj Mahal. So that is this view from where he used to watch that Taj Mahal, and Taj Mahal is built on the banks of river Yamuna. This is the floral design on the marble of Taj Mahal. This is the blue tiles which is being extensively used. ये calligraphy work है on the Taj Mahal only, तो ये calligraphy work is there. And this is the Petra Dura, तो यहाँ पे जो semi precious and precious stones are being used. Then this is the Jama Masjid. Now Jama Masjid काफी सारे हैं इंडिया में, because Jama का मतलब क्या होता है, you all have to gather together. Okay, जमा होना, तो that is that masjid. And ये जो Jama Masjid है दिल्ली का, this is the largest mosque, and it is said that कि at a time, like approximate, I don't know, but I read it somewhere कि 25,000 people can gather over here to offer namaz. And यहाँ की जो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो series of domes are there. So 1, 2, 3, 3 domes are there. So many arches are there, minarets are there. And यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो dome के ऊपर there is black strips का design is there. Okay, so this is the feature of this. So this is all under the this is the architecture under Shah Jahan. And the last one is Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb did not contribute much. एक हमने देखा Pinjore Garden, वो वाला, and the last one is Moti Masjid. Moti Masjid, it is a masjid inside the Red Fort. So this is a masjid in a white marble. So pure white marble में the Moti Masjid is being built, and this is inside the Red Fort. So this is all about the Mughal architecture. If there is a question on the Mughal architecture,